Alright, hello pre-calc students, honors pre-calc students. I just have a warm-up for you today. You do have a quiz over 1.3 coming up on Friday. So looking at number 1, we are graphing f of x equals, and we have a piecewise function again. You're going to be graphing a bunch of these on your homework. So the first part of the function is a line. It's y equals 2x plus 6. So normally we would start this line at 6 on the y-axis. And I'm going to use a pencil, or actually an erasable pen, I think. So normally we would start at 6, but I'm going to have to erase this because our x values start at -2. And our slope is a positive 6, or a positive 2, so normally we would go up 2 and over 1, but we're actually going to go down 2 and left 1, down 2 and left 1. And so here's my first x value where x is a -2, and this needs to be an open circle because we are not including -2. And again, my slope is 2, and I'm going backwards, so I'm going down 2 and left 1, down 2 and left 1. And this is going to continue on towards -infinity. All right, and I'm going to erase this part of my line that started at 6 because I only want x values starting at -2 and not including -2. And again, you're going to want to grab that straight edge and connect your points. And so this left part of the graph is a line with a positive slope. Okay, so this is the light blue color on my notes. Then the middle part of the graph is the absolute value function. That's your V shape. And the absolute value function goes from x values of -2 to +4. So if you think about it, the absolute value of -2 would become 2. The absolute value of -1 would become 1. The absolute value of 0 is 0. This is that V-shaped function, and we are including -2 in our x values. And so that fills in this light blue circle. And the absolute value of 1 is 1, the absolute value of 2 is 2, 3, 3. And then at 4, we're going to have an open circle. And this is your V shape, so again, you need a straight edge. So here. There we go. And then the last part is the square root of x, starting with x values that are greater than or equal to 4. So normally when you do the square root function, we start at 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, but we're just going to start with x values greater than or equal to 4. And so the square root of 4 is 2, and this is a filled-in circle. And then I know the square root of 9 is 3. And so if we were starting at 0, that would be that kind of half a parabola turned on its side. But we're only starting with x values, that are greater than or equal to 4. And so this is your piecewise function. Then looking at the second warm-up problem, you just need to identify how the function is bounded. You should have read about that the other day. And we would say this function is bounded from below and from above. So you can think about it being bounded from below and from above. And you should recognize this function from first semester. This is f of x is equal to the cosine of x, the cosine function. All right, that's it for today. Make sure you grab some graph paper. Do your graphs as much as you can without your graphing calculators. And I will hopefully see you all soon.